Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. Doing a little video for y'all. These are my Nautica and Primo babies. This is a little traveler right here, dude. This dude right here, this Formentino boy, he is a traveler. I think there may be, oh my goodness. Look at these faces. I only lost one. Hello, look at the face. These are Primo babies. Primo's got that big old fat head on him, that wide muzzle. Oh, who are you? Oh my goodness, it's okay. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. I know. All right, here, come on in, naughty girl. Come on in. She's like, get out the way then. Alrighty, I will. Y'all, I felt out of practice. Watch out, naughty. I felt out of practice having these babies, man. I mean, not me having them, but you know, while she was having them, I was like, man. I mean, it had been 4 months since I had a litter. I see you, sweetie. Hello, sweet baby. Hello, sweet baby. You're a good girl. Yeah, y'all, I was out of practice. I had to stay up all night because, you know, she's a first-time mom, and she was kind of struggling with knowing what to do. And she wasn't opening the sacks. And so I had to open them for her. And I know, there you go, I know. And, anyway, at around 5:30, maybe 5:30 a.m., I passed out. I was asleep for an hour, and she had 2 of them. They were still in their sacks. I got up. I thought they were both dead, but I opened up the sacks, tried to revive them. Didn't get any movement, so I just placed them down. I wanted her to see that there were like puppies in there. Like, I'm trying to build understanding. And then one of them, this little black one, she had like a jolt. And I was like, oh crap, she's still alive. So I worked on her and was able to save her. But they were both females. There was a blue female and a black female. And the black female made it. The blue female did not. So at least I was able to save one. I felt awful, but I had to kind of like go easy on myself because I am not as young as I used to be. And staying up all night long with nothing. And mind you, like, you have a puppy and then you have hours of nothing in between, right? And that's what I was kind of thinking, was like, I'll time it, right? Like, I went to, and mind you, I didn't mean to pass out, but I wasn't fighting it as well as I could have. And, anyway, I thought I would be fine. And, no, I was not fine. And anyway, I'm just, you know, I didn't take anything like a Red Bull or anything to try to keep myself awake. And, anyway, I felt bad. I used to beat myself up over stuff like that. But the truth is, you know, staying up all night, it's like you can be forgiven for passing out for, you know, an hour. There was just nothing that I could do about it. So anyway, they're all doing really good from what I can tell. Her milk is slow coming in, but it is there, so I like that. Some of these girls that I've had, they have such heavy milk that they've been getting mastitis. So her milk seems to be decent. It's not too much. It's not too little. So So I'm happy about that. And definitely, like I said, definitely stressful, but because like I said, I was out of practice. It's, it's been months since I've had a litter, and which has been in a way nice because I had, I think, 3 litters at one time, which is not like a whole lot, but it's work. And so I kind of needed the break. And then when it came time, I was like, oh my God, I'm totally not prepared for this. Like mentally, I'm not prepared for this. Come here, little Formie. You're in the wrong direction. And anyway, yeah, but very glad that she did it, uneventfully. I didn't have to do anything. I know that people have been asking me to do live streams again when the dogs are in labor, but I'm gonna be real with you. It's too stressful. Like, this is stressful enough as it is. Like, I'm an overthinker, and I have to like coach myself mentally in these moments to like handle it, right? Like, it's like I never ever get used to it, And so, and all of them labor differently. Like, she was very quiet, and then at the end, then then she had a puppy. And then she started doing the panting and, like actually laboring. And she was like kind of doing some premature pushing. So I wasn't sure if there was something stuck or like, and you can even have a situation like I had with Blondie where the puppy wasn't stuck in the birth canal. 2 of them had tried to come out at the same time. And so nobody was actually even in the birth control or in the birth canal, but one of them had like protruded through, it ruptured the uterus. So, I like went to check her and like there's blood, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I don't know about that. Like usually you'll get like amniotic fluid. You're not getting a lot of blood, but I had to like rely on my, what I know, which is ultimately that if you're not seeing black fluid, you're usually fine. And what she did is like some females will do this very heavy panting throughout the day. And then boom, they'll have their puppies and they get quieter as each puppy comes. But she was quiet, and then she had puppies and then would like pant through the whole thing. And so anyway, and the problem with when you're live streaming is that people who don't know any better are also freaking out, and they're all saying stuff. And so it's like an overthinker's worst nightmare for me. You know what I mean? Because I have the pressure of like not wanting to make a mistake because nobody wants to make a mistake in the first place. But B, I have the pressure of, well, if you don't do what these people say you should do on the internet, who really don't know any better, but let's just say hypothetically that they're right? Like what they say is even a broken clock is right twice a day. So if I don't listen to them and I follow my judgment, but then they're right, well, then it's like, then it's like, there's all this pressure. You know what I mean? It's too many cooks in the kitchen. And I don't want that. You know what I mean? I want to be able to think clearly. I want to be able to not have any more pressure on me than is necessary. And I don't want anyone trying to scare me into, whether intentionally or not, into second guessing myself. And ultimately that's what would happen whenever I would be doing these live streams, is that I would try to educate people. Like we have some basic rules, like, typically 3 hours between puppies is, pretty normal. But not all, like there's always a caveat, right? There's the norm, but then there's things that are out of the norm that are not a problem. And it takes experience and like evaluating the whole situation to kind of recognize kind of how to go. And that's easier for me to do when I'm not looking at comments, when I'm, so if I was going to ever do a live stream again during a birth, I would have to do it where like I'm not looking at the comments. It would have to literally be, you guys can talk, you can do what you want to. And people would have to abstain, because there's another thing that people like to do is, just checking her a little bit. Another thing people like to do is they'll freak out, and when I don't answer, then they'll text me. And it's like, they think they're doing the right thing, you know, they think they're just letting me know. But anyway, it just, for me personally, it's a lot less stressful, and I feel like I can handle it better when I'm not live streaming. I want people to be a part of it. I want people to know. I want people to see and to understand, but it's hard. You know what I mean? It's like, it's very hard. And so we'll see, you know, maybe I'll do it. I do have Cambria that's going to be having puppies soon, so maybe we can do it with her. But like I said, even if I did, I'm not going to be checking the comments, and I'm not going to respond to anybody that tries to contact me. Like, I'm going to be doing it on my own, and I might talk a little bit or like whatever, but you know, that would be it. Because there's just people can sometimes be very toxic online. You know, they think they know, and they don't realize that they're being toxic, but they are. And that toxicity, we call it toxic for a reason, because toxins affect people. And so that behavior affects other people. And I don't want to be affected by that. So anyway, 7 males, 3 females. All 3 females are black. I'm assuming that they're going to be black brindle, because she's a brindle, and I find it very unlikely that these dogs are not going to be brindles. The blues, I think, will probably even be brindles. Blue brindles, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But, we'll just wait and see what happens. Maybe that one will. Maybe this one, because this one looks to have a lot of brown in it. Maybe the other ones will be blue. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, 3 females and all the rest are boys. So, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. You are a good girl. Anyway, nope, don't check it out. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. She needs to rest. I need to rest. So, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.